might be thinking of starting a YouTube channel, whether it's for your real estate business to draw in clients, maybe you're building a YouTube channel to attract other agents. The type of content you're making doesn't necessarily matter all that much, but one of the biggest pitfalls when we're trying to get into YouTube is people get stuck on the first couple steps. And the first couple steps are, what am I actually using to make my content? So for me, you want to keep things as simple as possible. You don't want to wait until you have a backdrop, until you have the lighting, until you have the microphone that maybe you've been waiting to get. You really want to just focus on what is the most important thing, and that is you actually talking to the camera itself. The number one thing, if you're going to get one specific item that is actually necessary when making a video, it's going to be some form of audio. Now, I use the DJI products here. As you can see, I've got the wireless mic, I've got the mic mini, and then when it comes to recording my videos, I'm actually recording this right now on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now, the important thing about this guy is you can actually take it around with you. It is a mobile style camera that can actually flip around by the touch of a button here. So the type of equipment that you're using, I would say more than anything else, choose what is simple, choose what is easy, and choose what's actually going to work for you in your setup. Some people would prefer to have a full-on camera, they'd prefer to have a teleprompter, they'd prefer to have a lot more gadgets, but you don't need all those gadgets. Do we have different gadgets? Of course we do. We've got a different microphone here, we've got different lights, we've got lighting over here, but it's not all necessary. All that's really necessary in that first phase is making content more consistently and finding the little things that you can have, like a proper microphone and an easy camera setup here, to make sure that you're able to produce videos at a faster rate. For me, when I come down to my desk down here, I've got a switch for one light, I've got a switch for another, and I've got a camera. All I've got to do there is click two buttons on the remotes and hit the on button on the camera, click my microphone, and away we go. So when it comes to setup, having something that's simple like this, where you're pressing a couple buttons and you can literally start recording, is extremely beneficial for you. I think that is the number one thing that allows me to pump out a ton of videos every single week. I've been doing 3 to 5 videos for the last 18 or so months without any real barriers other than having to make sure I have the content on deck and the specific topics ready to talk about. But outside of that, the setup here allows me to save so much time. And if I rewind time to 2+ years ago when I first started, I would have had to have grabbed a little tripod. I would have had to have got my phone on it, found the perfect angle for whatever I was filming, get the microphone set up. And in that case, what I was doing was using a microphone like this and using the cable and tying that into my phone. So I had a lot more in terms of the barriers. And right now, I've got none of those. I press a couple buttons and away we go. So if you're focusing on the wrong things, get your mind clear, focus on the right things, and that is going to allow your whole process of setting up your YouTube channel and getting those videos out there more consistently, and more importantly, sharing whatever message that you actually want to talk about to your audience, that much easier. Remove the barriers. Don't worry about everybody needing to see a beautiful backdrop, a few of the other gadgets. Focus on audio first. Make the videos, and then as you add the little things here and there, you can flash it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more fancy, but understand this audio piece is the most important thing, so you can understand what I'm saying clearly. There's not going to be a lot of fuzz, and the phones tend to get some of that if they are not in a controlled area. If you're in an office space like I am here, the phone might work perfectly fine. And a lot of people do actually record on their phones, and they'll use a secondary wireless mic. You have to figure out what makes the most sense for you and your setup. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it gave you some clarity on how simple the process can be and how simple it needs to be to make videos more consistently. All the other stuff is just fluff. It's the content that you're actually talking about at a more consistent rate that's going to build the channel a lot quicker than the fancy backdrop, if this is even fancy to you. Thanks. Thanks for watching this one. And if you are interested in setting up your YouTube channel, that video is going to be linked here. I'm going to walk you through the essential basic things that you need to focus on, because it's no longer as important to have things like a keyword or description as it used to be. See you in the next video.